I get this young gentleman's question.
I noticed you were sweep picking.
Yes.
Can you give like a little hum?
Yeah, I'd love to. Yeah, yep. Okay. This is it goes back to what you were mentioning earlier about arpeggios. Sweep picking, what it does, it is a broken chord as well. Sometimes guys get playing them so blindingly fast that it might be hard to think of it theoretically like that. But let me show you. I'll take a simple one like an A minor, starting with the A, then the flat third, and the fifth. And a lot of times what they'll do is they'll stack those triads. So I'm going to do another of the same triad but in a different octave. So here we had A, C, E, and I've got another A, C, E. Okay, so if I played those like that together, it would be a chord, but if I played them separately, individually, they'll be thought of as an arpeggio. The way I get the sweeping sound is each one of them, and this is when you're practicing this technique, the biggest thing that you're going to find that'll make or break you is the coordination between the two hands. They need to work together. As my pick strikes that string, when I'm going to that next note, it's almost slightly like the staccato thing he was talking about earlier. I'm making sure that that note is not still going by the time I get to the next one. If they're both bleeding together, especially with the distorted sound, they could really sound nasty and end up with that chordal sound, which you don't want. So I'm going to try and play each one of them individually. Notice my right hand, my pick is not doing individual pick strokes. I'm not doing a down pick, down pick, down pick, because that would be like a separate motion for each one. The sweep picking, I'm kind of letting my pick just fall, almost like, say, if you were to strum a chord softly, play a song for your girlfriend, right? Notice that pick motion, how it just drags softly. Do you see how my pick's angled? That's basically what I'm going to be doing with that sweeping. I want it to be one motion from the top or bottom, however you want to think about it, to the rest of the arpeggio. See how it just fell? And it's going to end up on the way back the same way. I'm kind of angling it, so it has that kind of motion on the way back. Yeah?
When can you randomly make up a sweep or to get practice?
You want to practice patterns. It's almost like, think about it like learning chords. But then what's cool about that is, like I said, with the theoretical stuff, if you're, finding out different tensions that you like or whatever, you can add them into your arpeggios. And of course, they've all been done before, but you're kind of thinking like you're making up your own arpeggio to fit the song or to fit your style. If I took, we'll take a major one like G major. Okay, that bright and happy thing. But if I want to try and mix it up a little bit, I might throw a sharp 4 in there, which would be from Lydian. Kind of makes it a little more exotic sounding. See how they sound really cool without being blindingly fast, too. So each one of those tensions that I want to add, you're technically making a bigger chord or a more expanded arpeggio. Does that answer the question? Cool.